Hey guys. um, I felt led to make this video. I feel like there are a lot of people out there struggling with just different lies in their head that they have about their identity, their purpose, their value, about different temptations coming their way. And I just really wanted to share some encouraging things that I found that have really helped me. I guess the first area I'll talk about is let's just talk about lust. Let's just go there. Let's be clear and transparent. But one of the biggest attacks that I see on this generation is just different kind of sexuality being played out in different ways that is really just ripping apart families. It is distorting and perverting virtually the vast majority of everyone, whether it be guys or girls. Obviously, it's a little bit more of a problem with guys, but it's still massive among women as well. One of the most powerful things that I've found in dealing with different temptations and different distractions that can come our way is just first like identifying the lie. The lie that I've noticed for most of the times, not just with me, but with just other guys I've talked to, is that the lie being portrayed is saying that, this will satisfy, this lust will satisfy. Think about like, the temptation is an apple, for example. The apple is presented to you, it looks good and delicious or whatever, and the thoughts and the enemy is trying to make you take a bite out of that apple. But as soon as you take a bite, it's rotten, it's filthy. Like, there is nothing good on the other side of, giving into that sin, whatever it might look like, whether it's like pornography or you're literally struggling with getting together with someone. It's never going to satisfy. So one of the most powerful things that I found is canceling the lie that says lust will satisfy. So no matter who you are, understand that that is such a powerful weapon, and also understanding not only that we're trying to cancel these lies from the enemy, but also understand that, our adversary, Lucifer, the devil, like, he is very, very smart. He is very intelligent. If you're pursuing God and, trying to be holy and pure and however you want to say that, and honor God with everything that we do, with even our thoughts, not just our body, just even our thoughts, he's going to be very tactful and very specific and time when he might choose to, put the distractions and temptations in front of us. So at least for me, the most prominent time that any temptation comes my way is when I'm tired, I'm alone, I'm isolated, I just get home from work and I'm really tired. So just understanding areas of weakness and the times of weakness more specifically, and then also understanding that these lies are going to come up, the temptation will be there, and just acknowledging that, if I give into this right now and it's going to satisfy me, whatever, just stop it right there. Understanding that that's the plot. You identify it as a lie and just cancel it. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. The second thing that I wanted to share about, and I'll wrap it up after this point. So maybe there's 2 points, mainly lust, and then also just this one is just different lies in your mind about purpose and identity. And I know for me recently in the past seasons that I've been in, is the enemy's been really attacking me with just making me question, like, am I where I'm supposed to be with my job, with the areas of influence that I'm in? Maybe I should be looking for somewhere to make more money. Maybe I should be doing this. And like, just insecurities about, like, can you even provide for a family if you have kids? Or, you don't have a nice enough car. Or the twins just got home. Those little brother-in-laws, the twins. But yeah, like, you don't even have a house yet, and all different kinds of attacks about just me questioning what I'm doing at this current stage in my life and everything. But no matter what area or season of life you're in right now. For those of us who follow Jesus, like, there's literally one thing that matters most, and that's following God and honoring Him with everything that we do, but it's reaching people who do not know Him. So, like, no matter where you're at, I give this analogy a lot to people who are, wondering why, I gave up a career as a professional soccer player, trying to pursue that dream and do all that stuff. But whether you're working at McDonald's or you're selling paint, which is what I do right now, or you're a pilot and you're flying people around, like, at the end of the day, the only stuff that will truly matter in eternity after this life is over is the amount of love that we show others and literally souls being saved. So, like, the way we treat others, and the reason we treat others so well and love people so kindly is, to win them over. But yeah, if you think about it, like, it's so easy to obsess over, I don't know, getting a bonus few $1,000 or $10,000, or let's just 10x it, like $100,000 bonus at the end of the year, whatever job that might be. How much more valuable is reaching one person, reaching a soul? Like, God has transformed our lives, and we are now following Jesus, and He can do that for other people and literally rescue them. Like, so many people around us are on their way to eternity separate from God, and God wants to use us. He just wants us to say yes, and He will use us to literally now shift their whole life trajectory towards walking with God and now eternity with God. Like, how much more valuable is that? Let's put a dollar amount. Let's say $10 million per soul, okay? Which is nowhere near it. There's no dollar amount. $1 trillion, whatever, literally. But think about that. The way we idolize money and prioritize the material things and possessions and whatever. And I almost feel like a hypocrite saying this, because there's so many times I get caught up in the world and trying to do all this stuff and having my priorities not aligned with where God would want my heart and my mind. But yeah, think about that, $10 million a soul, and I'm focusing and working so hard at doing all this stuff at my work or whatever, to get that paycheck, to get that bonus, to get a pay raise, to get whatever it is, to get the new car, to get a house, to get a new watch, whatever it is, whatever your thing is, new mountain bike, whatever it is. And if we're doing that and literally missing the people that God's placed right in front of us, hopefully that's an encouragement to you. And all this kind of tying back to our purpose. Our purpose is to reach people no matter where we're at. Doesn't matter our job. It doesn't matter the crazy life situations that we're in. Like, God wants to use us, and He's literally looking for anyone to simply say yes. Think about it. You got a picture of the whole world, right? God's desire, I'll put some Bible verses here. God says that He desires that everyone should be saved. He desires that everyone should be saved. So He is so kind, so patient, so generous to every single person on this planet. So God's heart is saying, I want everyone to be saved. So He's looking for opportunities to give people everywhere opportunities to respond to Him, to His call on their heart. And He is looking for people to say yes. So simply by us shifting our heart posture to say, yes, God, send me. By you saying yes and letting God know that, He's literally going to provide you opportunities. I've seen it time and time again. I could share some crazy stories of when I start my day with just giving God my yes. And He just sends me people. Stinking random guy cleaning my bathroom with a freaking pentagram on his arm, and God tells me to go up to him. Or a delivery driver who throws out his back and injures it, and God tells me to do something. And He's always looking for people to have the heart posture of reaching others. And that's really at the core of it. That's what God has designed us to do. So whether your gifting is, graphic design or landscaping or construction or coaching or writing books or whatever, like God will use those individual talents, yes, like pursue that and, you know, press in to see what God has designed you and gifted you in. But at the end of the day, like it's to glorify Him and to reach lost souls. Because, I mean, after this life, your house is going to be gone. Everything's going to burn. The only stuff that's going to matter is this precious gold, the eternal stuff that will last. But I'll wrap it up right there. I just felt led to make this video. I'm not sure if I'm even going to release it, but I'm trying to be faithful to what God has called me to do and what I feel like He's drawing me towards or pointing me towards. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. I have my Bible. I didn't even open it for this. I have a Bible.